Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel for a brand new video on WRC 8. We're here with a career mode as always, and this time we're going to be doing the Portuguese rally. And once again here with Hyundai. I've been missing for a little bit from this game. You see, I'm trying to put more variety into the channel. Like, I'm doing the Sebastian Loeb career mode, I'm doing the Rally 2.0 videos now, and I've also done a little bit of Gran Turismo Sport. It got pretty good feedback, and I'll probably consider making another video and see how this one goes. I'm also going to be collabing with another YouTuber at some point, probably on F1 2019 or Rally 2.0. But we'll see about that in the future. For the time being, I feel like there's plenty of variety in the channel, and thank you a lot also for 1K subscribers. It's been quite a thing. I can't really express my feelings because I never thought I would reach this milestone, and yeah, it's just incredible that from 60 subscribers, from that special video on 60 subscribers on F1 2015, you know, we've grown up to be on 1K subscribers finally. And I remember myself saying last year or 2 years ago, I'm gonna do this road to 1K, and yeah, I thought it would be pretty close. I actually tried to believe that this moment would come at some point. I didn't really feel like it would come anytime soon, but I believed in it and somehow it happened. But either way, we're here in Portugal for this rally. I actually didn't do the historic event, and it was actually a very nice car. It was the RO37 Lancia, which is a real wheel drive car, and if you guys haven't seen those cars in my channel, I might do a separate video on those, because it's a DLC that you can't even buy on the Epic Store, and only people that pre-ordered the game got them. So it's actually something that I would like to show off at some point, probably by the time WRC 9 comes, and do an overall review of the game and like an overall video of my opinion on WRC 8 after playing it for a long time. But here in Portugal, as you can see, the conditions on the first stage are not very ideal. It's been raining quite a lot, and by actually the middle of the stage the conditions have improved now, and it has stopped raining. Of course, there's still going to be those terrible paddles, but yeah, we just got to do the best, and this is the start of the Portuguese rally. I've run a little bit wide here. This is a very scary part of the stage because it's actually very narrow and very fast at the same time. As I've had 3 consecutive red sectors. We don't know how bad that is, but he's probably slower than the guy who's actually leading at the moment this stage.
Don't cut and crest, 40. Caution, hard brake, 2, short, 40. Left 2 tightens, long, keep in. Into right 3 open, keep in. And left 5 short into right 2, 40. Right 5 bumping, keep in, tightens 4 and left 3, 30. Caution, brake, hairpin left, don't cut. Into left 5 and right 3 tightens downhill, 30. Left 6 narrows under
a couple of corners below this bridge. Tunnel there, and this fast right-hander to finish this stage. I feel like the last 2 sectors were pretty decent. There's plenty of puddles there, and that is gonna be the reason that we're gonna be ending up this first stage on 3rd position, 2.9 seconds behind Tanek and 2.4 seconds behind Neville. It's not that bad, considering we had a very bad start to this stage. So on to the second stage, which is a 1v1 shakedown event. I don't know if this is called shakedown. I don't really know. Shakedown is the Thursday events, but I don't know if this is called shakedown. This is probably, I'm gonna call it 1v1 events. But yeah, it's time for those events right now. Let's see how well we can do. The gap is quite small, so we could actually take the lead at the end of day 1.
Caution, hard brake for acute hairpin left. Don't cut, narrows over tarmac, 80. Right 3 open. And right 5 tightens 4, narrowed. right 4, tightens 3, long, don't cut. Into flat left, don't cut over gravel, and left 4, tightens 1, don't cut.
Conditions are still pretty bad, but that doesn't seem to really affect our pace because there's not many paddles and there's also a little bit of tarmac, there's some gravel, and I actually really like this stage, so pace is good for the time being as we've had 3 consecutive green sectors and currently we're on the last one. Not a lot of corners remaining.
Hard brake for a cute hairpin right, don't cut, narrows 50 for finish.
To the final hairpin across the finish line. Let's see, a 2:34.9. Let's see how good that's going to be, and that's probably going to be, yes, it is victory here on this stage. There's also a 3-second gap from Neville, only 1.5 seconds ahead of Tanak, which means we're not going to be leading at the end of day 1, but we're still only 1.4 seconds behind the leader by the name of Otto Tanak and ahead of our teammate Thierry Neville. So on to day 2, we're going to be repairing the car. Unfortunately, I can't repair the brakes or the suspensions. It's not possible, we don't have a lot of time. Somehow the repair times on WRC 8 are very tough to cope with. Like you hardly ever have a fully repaired car going into day 2 or even day 3. But yeah, on to day 2 now. This is the first stage. The next stage is going to be a near stage, so we need to be careful around this one so that the car is going to be fine for the ES stage. Bear in mind we haven't fully repaired the car because we weren't able to do so.
Left 5 long, 40. Left 3. Left 5 short into right 5 open. Don't cut. 100. Flat left over crest. And left 5 for left 3.
My favorite section of this stage. I absolutely love this part. You can actually push to the limits around there. And it's also a pretty tricky section. You have to go to the limit, go as far as you can, and cut on some occasions.
Right 5, bumpy, long. And left 5, 60. Left 1, very long, keep in. And right 4, medium, tightens 30. Left 4, short, don't cut. And right 4, tightens into right 4.
It's a very tricky corner there, that left-hander. You might actually go with much more speed and actually fall there. It's been a mistake of mine for quite a long time as I did some practice around here. But so far this stage has been pretty decent. I've had 2 green sectors and 2 red ones as we're currently on our final sector. Slightly wide here. A little bit of handbrake to get the car in control to turn in. This is now the final right-hander, and across the finish line is going to be a 3.17, and it's not going to be first position. Competition is very tight around this one. We've actually lost time on the first sector. Final sector we lost around some tenths. The penultimate one we lost around 1 second, but that first one actually costed us around 2.5 seconds. But yeah, it happens. It was a very close stage, this one. Currently we're back down to 3rd and behind Neville and Tanak, but still the gaps are quite small. Like it's 2.2 from Tanak and 1 second from Neville, so I can't really complain too much. This time it's time for the ES stage, so yeah, this is a time where we either going to gain a lot of time or lose a lot of time. That's a huge jump there already at the start of the stage. That's probably going to do plenty of damage to my suspension. But it's the final stage, so we can actually repair the suspensions after this stage. But yeah, let's just see how well we can do here. It's a very important stage, this one, and it's our chance to get into the lead of the Portuguese rally.
And right 1, don't cut, open into hairpin left, don't cut over tarmac, 30. Square right over gravel. Into right 3 medium, tightens, rock out. into flat left, 30 over crest. And flat left medium, tightens 2, 30. Left 5 short into right 3, 80 uphill. Caution, keep right over crest, jump maybe, 50. Right 5, keep into left 4, bumpy, tightens. Into right 5, 50. Left 5, medium brake. Left 2, keep in, long, 30.
Really enjoying this ES stage for the time being. It's been quite a lot of full speed corners, and now onto the technical part. You might as well remember this. This is my war sector. We're probably getting a red around here, I bet, like we did on the previous stage. It's gonna be a mistake. I wasn't expecting myself to make that mistake. Now we're 100% getting a red sector, but thank God we didn't even damage the car that much.
Left 2 short, don't cut, bumpy, 50 over crest. Right 3, open, medium, don't cut. Into left 4, tightens, very long over crest. Left 5 short into right 5 open, don't cut, 100.
Oh, come on. I used to perfect this corner there.
Left 4 short, don't cut.
Green sector right here. And oh, no, I overshot the brakes there. My bad. 9-second penalty. I knew I would make that mistake again. I just knew it. You know, you never learn. If a corner is tricky to you, get a spin. Oh, I was actually going through that corner. What a silly mistake. That's going to give us 9 seconds there into our overall time of this stage. It was such a good stage. Like, look at this. We got so many green sectors. And it's a 6.47. We're just about going to miss out there on victory, even with that 9-second penalty, that mistake. That was an almost perfect stage right here. Look at this. On the 8th sector, we lost around 9.5 seconds. That's probably the penalty right here. We would have been ahead of Tanak by something like 8 or 7 seconds, and we would have been in the lead here at the end of day 2. But instead, we're going to be 5.5 seconds behind Tanak and something around 2/10 behind Neville. That's pretty disappointing, to say the least, and it's also disappointing that I can't repair my suspensions. Like, the repair time is very valuable, and once again we're not going to have a fully repaired car, as we've got 2 stages to go. Starting off with this ES stage. Let's see, is the pace going to be the same? This is the reversed ES stage. If the pace is going to be the same and we're not going to be making any mistakes, then we could take advantage of the whole situation, forget the previous stage, just take the lead and take it cautious into the final stage due to the damage that the car has. But this is going to be a very tough scenario in order to win this rally. I can't imagine myself winning this one. Unless we do really well here in this ES stage. It all depends on me pretty much and the condition of the car. Green sector to start off the ES stage. It's a good sign of things to come in this stage.
Right 3 medium, 50, keep out. Left 4 over crest, tightens 30. Caution, hard brake the square right over crest, 40. Short, open medium.
Oh, I always run wide here, but we're not going to get a penalty. That's good, saved it. Never give up, boys.
Left 4, brake, tighten short into right 4 over crest, very long, tightens.
Mistakes are going to cost us. That's a red sector right here. I'm hoping I'm not going to see any more red sectors in this stage because we don't need them.
Into left 5 over bumps, tightens 3, don't cut and crest, 40. Caution, hard brake, right 2, short 40. Left 2 tightens, long, keep in. Into right 3 open, keep in. And left 5 short into right 2, 40. Into right 3 medium, tightens 30. Left 3 medium, tightens. Into left 5 for right 3 short, don't cut. And kinks into left 4, tightens. Right 4, don't cut, tightens 3, into left 5, tightens, keep in. And right 4 into flat left, tightens 5, keep in. Right 5, caution, brake, square right over tarmac. And left 6, long, bumpy, into left 3, keep in, open 50.
This tarmac part of the stage is... It has proved me that I'm not very fast around tarmac here, somehow. Yeah, there you go, red sector. But so far it's actually going pretty well. I don't really have any complaints from this stage. I've made very small mistakes as it has started to rain here on the final jump. Gonna make that jump, that was very scary. Final sector, right-hander, brake. And across the finish line is going to be a 6.38. I bet that's going to be first position. I didn't make any huge mistakes. And there you go. That's the sign of things that we should have seen on the previous stage, on the previous ES stage. That could have been a 7.5 second gap from Tanak there. And now we're leading with only a 2-second gap. 17 seconds from Neville, which is probably going to secure us a second position. But we're on a fight now for the victory here in Portugal against Tanak. But had we won that previous stage, it could have been around 9 seconds that gap. But, you know, mistakes are here to be paid. On to the final stage now. It's not a very long stage. We need to be very careful. The car is not at its best. We're going to try and be as fast as possible. It's only a 2-second gap. We can't really be cautious. And yeah, we just need to win this stage, if I'm all honest. Get those 5 points and the victory here in Portugal and get the perfect result. Because Tanak tends to do very well around those stages. So if he wins this one, there you go, red sector already. This doesn't really look very good. I haven't really made any huge mistakes somehow.
Square right over gravel. Into right 3 medium, tightens, rock out. Into flat left, 30 over
suspension has a slight damage. And on a stage like this where it's gravel and it's very bumpy, it's not really going to help us. As long as it's on the actual orange indication, then I feel like we're going to be fine. Car feels a little bit unstable already. Not very confident over the jumps.
Into right 5, 50. Left 5, medium to right 5, open, long uphill.
Oh, slightly run wide there, but we've had 2 very good sectors. Penultimate sector now, let's see. Oh, that's a red sector. Oh god, look at this. There's no stabilization onto the car there. This car just feels very terrible. This is the final sector. I have to do very well, but I overdid myself there. Yeah, I overdid it. That's it. It was all or nothing for me. It was just all or nothing. And I've messed it up. At this we didn't get a penalty, but it was all or nothing there. On the final stage, final sector. Look at this, the car. You don't know how this car feels. This is my first time experiencing this on this game. The car is just completely unstable. Look at this. That's suspension damage. I need to bear that in mind. I need to repair my suspension next time round. Oh god. Tanak won, so it was good for me to go all or nothing. We didn't lose any positions. We're still second. But there you go, into the final sector. Lost around 14 seconds. It was still a pretty close fight between me and Tanak. Had the suspension walked fine onto that final sector, that could have been a victory here in Portugal. But unfortunately, that's how rallying is. It's second position here in Portugal. An 11-second gap from Tanak is not really ideal. because, you know, we had a very good rally, and onto the final stage there, that final sector, I knew I had to give that bit more, because it was a very close gap. We had a 2-second gap going to the stage with Tanak, and I had to push a little bit more in order to secure victory. Now some of you are going to tell me, if you were a little bit more cautious, then you could have won the rally and get probably less points from this power stage, but it was all or nothing for me. I wanted to get the perfect there. I wanted to get the victory on this stage. I mean, you know, another mistake has been paid here. A second position. It's an improvement from Sile, from those 15 points. We're now on to 18 points, and we're still losing against Tanak. A 30-point gap from Tanak into the driver's standings. Neville even got more points than me on this stage, because he got 4 points to the power stage, and he's now only 2 points behind me in the driver's standings. This, we're going to get that money and those resource points for the R&D tree. Overall, I'm happy. I feel like I've improved massively from Sile. My pace was very good, and it was all down to repairing the car and repairing the right parts of the car in order to be ready for that final stage. Had I repaired the suspension, none of this would have happened, and we would have won the rally. But, you know, and bear in mind, gravel rallies with plenty of jumps, I need to repair the suspension. But here on the R&D tree, I'm gonna be upgrading that calendar thing, which gives you more events and all that, and I'm also gonna be upgrading the acceleration, I guess. Yeah, we can upgrade that. Just gonna check my emails as always. Gonna repair, gotta pay the repair costs and all that. Citroën is very interested in me as always. As you can see, they've sent 3 emails, but I'm probably not gonna move to you guys. I'm gonna be moving to Ford. If I'm doing another season of this career mode, I'm probably gonna be doing it at Ford with realistic difficulty if I win this championship. If I don't win this championship, I'm probably not gonna do any more WRC 8 and just gonna wait for WRC 9. Probably. I don't really know. I might make more WRC 8 videos at some point, but yeah, we'll see about that. That was it for today, guys. If you enjoyed, smash the like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Make sure you like this video if you want more WRC 8 career mode content. Thank you for your support. Thank you for 1K. This is just the beginning. And until the next video, guys, I'll catch you later. Goodbye.
1, 2, 3, funk.